Okay, on to question 3. So I got to make a quick correction, which is we're using the Nucleo board now. The original version of this exam was working with the boards we had before we swapped over, so I modified it. Hopefully everything checks out here. So we're asked, given the state of values in motor, IDR, and ODR, input data register and output data register, describe the state of the listed components on the Nucleo board. Be as specific as you can about the physical state of each component. Don't simply state that the bits are 1 and 0. So we're just trying to have you explain what this means, like if you had a component like a push button or an LED or something, you know, really anything that's taking a voltage or giving a current in, what that actually means. So first we're asked about PC0. So we have to remember really the trick here is that motor is for each 2 bits, that is the state of the pin, right? And this is a 2-bit state where 0, 0 for right now means input and 0, 1 means output. We'll add a few things to that later as we go through the course, but for now that's all you need to know, right? So PC0, because those 2 bits, and this is bits 0 and 1 in the register, right? And then here this is 2 and 3, 4 and 5, so on and so forth, right? Each pair of 2 bits is the corresponding 2-bit state for that pin. And so pin PC0 is an output. So we want to look at the output data register to see what its state is. We look and see here for bit 0 of the output data register, that's a 1, and on /high /3.3 volts, really whatever you want to say about that, right? It's somehow it is currently in the state of being on or active high, right? Next up for PC5. Well, let's again look at our data registers. So motor, we need to go a little further over. So these are the 2 bits for 3. These are the 2 bits for 4. These are the 2 bits for 5. So our state for pin 5 is 0, 0, which means this is an input. So let's look at the input data register, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So input and off /low /0 volts, right? Whatever you want to say there. They're all roughly the same thing, right? We would consider it to be grounded, active low, off, whatever. Really, it's not getting a current right now. And then let's see for PC11. So PC11, we got to keep going in our motor. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, again, it's 0, 1 there. So that is an output. So let's look at the output data register. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So output is output, or 11 is output, and it is off /low /0 volts. Technically speaking, when we talk about the input, that's the only one that like 0 volts is a little iffy for, because it's really just it's reading that it's below the threshold. When we are setting the output, it is effectively grounding that. It should be low, as in 0 volts, and in an input, it's looking at this threshold where like everything above or below 3.3 volts divided by 2 is going to be considered off. Everything above that is going to be considered on. So just a small note there, but not super important for the problem. So done with problem 3.